increased more. So some economists are saying, what's the problem? Spending power is increasing. But look closer. People don't compare now with 5 years ago. They compare with months ago. And the Indeed hiring lab finds that buying power has increased for some people, just over half of the population, but the rest aren't keeping up. And for those millions of people, affordability really is a problem. They're the downward part of the K-shaped economy. I'm Jeff Colvin.
Get your Good Neighbor events to us in writing 2 weeks before they occur. We'll put them on the radio and the internet. WGNS, AM, FM, and online. The WGNS Action Line, talking with Rutherford County newsmakers about what matters most to you. Weekday mornings at 8:10 on News Radio WGNS. We're the Good Neighbor Network. FM 101.9 and AM 1450 Murfreesboro. FM 100.5 Smyrna. Audio and video streaming at wgnsradio.com. This is Rutherford Issues, hitting right at what matters most to all of us here in the heart of Tennessee. From Murfreesboro to Smyrna, Eagleville to Laverne, Leanna to Barfield, and everywhere in between. If it matters to you, you'll hear about it here on Rutherford Issues. Now your host, Bryan Barrett.
Well, hey, hi, and hello there, fun lovers and truth seekers. Welcome in to Rutherford Issues, right here on News Radio, WGNS. We are glad you've decided to join here this morning. We've got a lot going on right here in Rutherford County. So we're going to be talking about it here this morning. Lots of news and information is going to be headed your way. So we'll talk about it here on WGNS here this morning as we come to you from the Middle Tennessee Electric Studios. Middle Tennessee Electric has been keeping us warm and cozy right here in Rutherford County on these cold mornings. Got some cold days ahead, so we're going to talk about those here coming up in just a few. All right. So be sure to tune in, join in to the Middle Tennessee Electric family. Check your accounts online. All of that at Middle Tennessee Electric's website, mte.com. Pretty easy to remember, isn't it? mte.com. What do we have online for you today? Well, how about the Good Neighbor of the Day? Let's talk about our salutes. Whoops, I don't have it pulled up here. Shame on me. It's usually just right there. Ashley Dawn. I got to talk to Ashley this morning. She called in and said, "What in the world is this?" So maybe a new listener. Let's hope, right? Told Ashley that someone nominated her to be the Good Neighbor of the Day. Well, who was it? Well, my lips are sealed. I don't tell, you know. It's not something that we keep up with. Now, when you fill out the web form, it does ask you for your name, but that's only if there's something wrong with, you know, a piece of the information or the phone number's incomplete or something like that. But otherwise, once we put all the Good Neighbor stuff in, blink, it's gone, you know, that web form that you submit. So Ashley is the SRM Concrete Good Neighbor of the Day for being a straight shooter when it comes to home and business security needs. She was over the moon, ecstatic, happy, very glad. I can't talk. Ashley Dawn, the recipient of a beautiful bouquet of flowers from Ryan Flowers Coffee and Gifts, along with WGNS Radio. Today's Ryan Flowers, SRM Concrete Good Neighbor of the Day. Hope you enjoy those, Ashley. Our Good Neighbor recognition built by SRM Concrete, locally grown, nationally known, and proud to honor those who make a difference right here in our community. Get in those good neighbors by texting the word neighbor to 615-893-1450 or wgnsradio.com/goodneighbor. Those are the two easy ways to get in those Good Neighbor nominations to us here at the Big G, WGNS. Let's see. Birthday club, that's it. Susie Willis. Bertie told us that Susie is celebrating a big birthday today. So we want to make sure that Susie has a wonderful, wonderful day. And I think Susie will remember that on this day and this year, she was the recipient of some delicious banana pudding from Slick Pig Barbecue. Slick Pig is located over at 1920 East Main. She'll get to go and enjoy that banana pudding. I know it's going to be great. Always is. It's homemade stuff, you know. Just like Grandma used to make. Can't beat it. Also can't beat their wings and their barbecue and their Brunswick stew. And, man, got me hungry for some Slick Pig today. Again, 1920 East Main, where you can find our friends at Slick Pig Barbecue. We encourage you to head on over. Another one of those great family businesses here in our community that really, really doing some great, great work. Been keeping us going here, well, for 30 years out at Slick Pig. So thanks to Slick Pig for making this recognition possible. We certainly do appreciate them as well. You can send in those birthdays each and every weekday morning. Very simple. You just text in who you'd like to be the birthday club winner. That's all you got to do. Yep. And we'll take care of it from there. I've got a little issue here with the computer. It's being really stupid this morning. So we always love it when that happens. So I'm going to get this all going here for you. Remind you that here on WGNS, our Big G TV coverage, which seems to be going okay for now, is brought to you by Murfreesboro Medical Clinic and Surgery Center. Improving community health for more than 7 decades, MMC provides accessible, cost-effective care from excellent physicians in advanced medical facilities. We're talking about Murfreesboro Medical Clinic.
Now, here's your Rutherford weather forecast.
How about a look at your forecast here? Well, let's, before we go to the radar, send you outside. Ooh, my goodness, what a beautiful shot. Beautiful sunny skies. Going to have this continuing throughout the day. Some changes are on the way in the forecast, though. Let's jump in and talk about them.
Well, Brian, it looks like we'll see sunshine here for this afternoon with a high into the upper 50s. Winds out of the southwest around 5 to 15 miles per hour, gusting as high as 25. Then for tonight, a slight chance for rain here late with increasing cloud cover, a low near 40. By Wednesday, a chance for rain, cloudy, high 49 degrees. Thursday, sunshine with a high around 34. Friday, partial sunshine, develops, high 48 degrees. Saturday, partly sunny, high 41. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
Thank you for that update, Jennifer. And yes, some changes on the way. Here's a look at our Rutherford weather radar. First of all, let me pull up the radar. Nothing. Okay? What we're seeing out there is just some good old ground clutter. Nothing going on. And our outlooks, next 6 to 10 days are going to be pretty chilly. Have you noticed the S word for us is really not going to happen? Could see a few flurries fly around tonight, but it's not going to amount to anything, just flurries. It's going to be toward the end. That's really tomorrow night, but it's going to be toward the end. It's going to be very windy and a bit chilly tomorrow with a good chance of very cold rain. Wind gust up to 25 miles an hour. Thursday, just barely above freezing if we make it there. Thursday night going to be in the teens. It's going to feel like the lower teens or maybe single digits for the wind chill. I'm telling you. And then Saturday night, we do it all over again. Sunday's high is 35, MLK Day 40. We might have a sprinkle or a flurry on Friday night into Saturday morning. but also that doesn't look like that's going to pan out to much here. Colder weather, definitely on the slate. Low 40s is about where we are. Most of our temperatures are going to be in the 30s to very low 40s. So there you go. Quick check of the forecast here from WGNS, and right now, 48 degrees in Murfreesboro, 46 in Smyrna. Don't forget to check out the Rutherford Weather Channel, RutherfordWX.com. That stands for Rutherford Weather, RutherfordWX.com. And from there, if you'll just head on to YouTube and like our stream and subscribe and, maybe leave a comment or two on a few of the videos, that'll help us grow the channel. And also find us on Facebook or X. That's where we're most active. And we're going to give you posts before, during, and after any storm events that are going on, keeping you ahead of the storm. So be sure to like, subscribe, turn on notifications on our channel. RutherfordWX.com, you can find all of those. And RUCO Weather, RUCO Weather, if you want to just go onto YouTube and search us up. That is, again, a look at your forecast this morning.
Good day, Rutherford County. This is Lee Colvin, financial advisor and CFP with Edward Jones. Let's get the latest business news from our financial desk.
Well, the S&P 500 falling from a record on the news of J.P. Morgan shares falling and trader deals with a barrage of Trump demands. And the S&P is reacting off 14 points at 69.62. The Dow is down 287 at 49,303. The NASDAQ is off 32 points at 23,702.
From Wall Street to Church Street, that's the latest business news from the Edward Jones Financial Desk. I'm financial advisor and CFP Lee Colvin. Call 615-907-7056 or stop by our office on South Rutherford Boulevard in the Public Shopping Center.
Rutherford Issues on News Radio WGNS.
Time for us to get a world news check here on WGNS. Then we're going to check your Rutherford Roundup. Dalton's got to look at that for you. It's all straight ahead as we continue checking on what's going on right here in our community on News Radio WGNS. And right now, our time is 25 minutes after 10 o'clock.
CBS Radio News.
CBS News brief. At a Republican retreat, President Trump praises the American military strike that put Venezuela's president into U.S. custody.
The United States proved once again that we have the most powerful, most lethal, most sophisticated, and most fearsome. It's a fearsome military on planet Earth.
European leaders say they will not stop defending the territorial integrity of Greenland and are stepping up their presence in the region. CBS's Nancy Cordes.
This was a statement taking direct aim at Donald Trump, basically saying Greenland is a part of Denmark.
House Democratic leader Hakeem Jeffries holding a hearing today to shine a light on the attack on the U.S. Capitol. Happened 5 years ago today.
Donald Trump and far-right extremists in Congress have repeatedly attempted to rewrite history.
Well, stocks are higher on Wall Street today. CBS News Brief. I'm Steve Kathan.
This is Pastor Nikki Ajapong, the lead pastor of Holy Hill Chapel in Murfreesboro.
Here are sermons on WGNS every Sunday night at 7:30.
Our congregation is made up of a variety of nationalities.
Visit holyhillchapeltn.org to hear our podcast.
This message brought to you by the Central Tennessee Regional Solid Waste Planning Board. Visit RecycleRightTN.com for tips, ideas, and locations on where to recycle near you.
Don't be trashy, recycle classy, recycle right, Tennessee.
Recycling isn't just about tossing materials in a bin, it's about knowing which materials are accepted. Go to RecycleRightTN.com.
Recycle right, Tennessee.
We're visiting with Jennifer Sanchez, manager of Steered Straight 2 Furniture and Thrift at 1007 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard.
You're not just walking into just a big warehouse. You're walking into rooms. We've got a media room, we've got a boutique room, we've got a vintage room, a furniture area, kitchen, all that.
Steered Straight 2 Furniture and Thrift.
Every day you go in there, I promise you it's changing.
Steered Straight 2 Furniture and Thrift, 1007 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. Online at steeredstraightthriftstore.org.
I'm Betsy Maples with Maples Realty and Auction. Are you looking for the perfect blend of city conveniences and country charm? The Maples has it all and features homes from 5 quality local builders and has amenities including a pool, tennis and pickleball courts, basketball, and soccer areas. Schedule a tour with Maples Realty and Auction today. Call us at 615-896-4740 or visit the Maples of Murfreesboro.com.
Maples Realty and Auction.
The Braves, MTSU, local sports. Yeah, we got them. Your local sports connection is WGNS, AM, FM, online.
I'm Dalton Barrett for News Radio WGNS, and here are some of the top stories impacting Rutherford County on your Rutherford Roundup for Tuesday, January the 13th, 2026. The Smyrna Police Department is actively seeking the public's assistance following a string of thefts at the Ulta Beauty store in the marketplace at Smyrna. Located near the Target on Industrial Boulevard, surveillance footage captured 3 women entering and exiting the store during the times that the thefts occurred. 2 of the suspects were seen wearing blue jean-style jackets, one with blonde hair and a dark-colored nurse's shirt featuring pink ribbon designs, the other with black hair and a dark shirt, and a third individual who wore an orange hoodie. With long black hair styled into a bun and intricate designs either cut or braided along the side of her head. While authorities have not yet specified the items that were stolen, Ulta carries a range of cosmetics and personal care products. Anyone with information is encouraged to contact Officer Steve Martin with the Smyrna Police Department at 615-267-5432 or via email at steve.martin@townofsmyrna.org. Meanwhile, in neighboring Bedford County, a silver alert has been issued for 64-year-old Clarence Carter, who was last seen in the Linkston Drive area of Shelbyville on Monday, January the 12th. Carter, who may be disoriented due to medical conditions, is believed to be traveling on foot. He's described as 6'3", 210 pounds, with brown hair and green eyes, and was last seen wearing dark blue jeans and a black hoodie with a flag and cross design. Anyone with information is urged to contact the Shelbyville Police Department or the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation at 1-800-TBI-FIND. Tennessee's Secretary of State Trey Hargett is alerting businesses across the state, including those in Rutherford County, to be cautious of misleading third-party solicitations related to annual business filings. Reports have surfaced of deceptive mail and email campaigns from a group calling itself the Tennessee Business Filing Center. These solicitations offer to submit annual reports on behalf of businesses, but at a significantly inflated fee compared to the state's official system. Tennessee businesses are required to file annual reports by April the 1st to maintain their legal operating status, and the state's official Tennessee Charity and Business Filing System provides this service at a much lower cost. Meanwhile, in Murfreesboro, local healthcare professionals are sounding the alarm over dramatic rises in eating disorders among children. Nicholas Andall, a feeding coach and speech pathologist at Special Kids in Murfreesboro, reports that cases are being seen in children as young as 5. National data confirms a 107% increase in pediatric eating disorder-related health visits from 2018 to 2022, with roughly 22% of youth engaging in harmful eating behaviors, including binging and purging. The pandemic, social media exposure, and mental health struggles have contributed to the surge, prompting calls for early autism-informed assessments and family-centered interventions. In Murfreesboro, Special Kids continues to be a vital resource, offering therapy for children with feeding challenges and support for parents navigating this growing concern. A new bipartisan effort in the U.S. Senate aims to bolster America's global position in quantum technology with the introduction of the National Quantum Initiative Reauthorization Act, spearheaded by Tennessee Senator Marsha Blackburn. Alongside Senators Todd Young and Maria Cantwell, the bill would extend federal support for quantum research through 2034. Blackburn emphasized Tennessee's role in advancing national quantum capabilities and reiterated the strategic need to outpace countries like China in quantum computing, communications, and sensing. The legislation not only secures funding for major federal agencies, including NASA, the National Science Foundation, and the National Institute of Standards and Technology, but also lays out directives to expand workforce development development, accelerate public-private innovation, and build out domestic quantum supply chains. Back at home in Murfreesboro, city leaders are preparing to honor 10 retired public servants during the inaugural City Legacies Recognition Ceremony, set for January 22nd at 4 p.m. in the City Hall Rotunda. The event will highlight those whose long-standing contributions have shaped Murfreesboro's growth and community well-being. The honorees include Sherry Carpenter, Glenn Chrisman, Roger Haley, Susan McGannon, Johnny Mosby, Dennis Rayner, Dana Richardson, Bobby Swan, Billy Vinson, and Melissa Wright. Their service spans critical areas such as public safety, transportation, finance, and recreation. The January event signals the beginning of an ongoing tradition to celebrate those who helped shape Murfreesboro's present as well as future. That's all for now. For updates on these and many more local news stories, be sure to check out our website, wgnsradio.com, or follow us on social media at News Radio WGNS on Facebook, as well as X. If you're enjoying the show, be sure to leave a rating or a review on Spotify and iTunes, a comment on YouTube, or share it with a friend. I'm Dalton Barrett for News Radio WGNS, part of your Good Neighbor Network, and I'll talk to you later.
Are you looking to buy or sell real estate? I'm Betsy Maples with Maples Realty and Auction, and we've been selling property in Middle Tennessee since 1969. Whether it be traditional listings, sales, or auctions, let us visit your property and help you decide what method is best for your situation. Call Maples Realty and Auction today, because it's our people that's the difference.
Maples Realty and Auction.
Sold Maples Realty and Auction.
At the Garden Patch Thrift Shop on Spring Street, we believe in more than just great deals. Every purchase you make helps Greenhouse Ministry serve over 70 families a day, offering hope and changing lives in our community. From name brand clothing to household items or even large appliances, you'll find everything you need at prices that will fit your budget. Plus, 100% of the proceeds go back to the ministry. Visit the Garden Patch Thrift Shop today across from the tall NHC building in downtown Murfreesboro, where shopping changes lives.
This is News Radio WGNS, Prime Time Sports.
Sponsored by the law offices of John Day. Our expanded office location is on Medical Center Parkway, just across the street from the hospital. If you've been injured, call us for a free consultation at 867-9900.
Coming up tonight on State Farm Prep Sports from WGNS and Big G TV, we will be over at Blackman. The Blaze and Lady Blaze will welcome in Riverdale for a non-district contest. That's right. Not a district game anymore, but we'll be there because it's going to be a big game. It always is when those two match up. You'll hear it on WGNS, and you can watch tonight on Big G TV from WGNS. That's right after All Sports Talk. Tim Tackett and Jeff Jordan in today for the show. Then we do have more action for you tomorrow, and that'll be the Raider men's basketball team at 6 o'clock at Louisiana Tech. On Thursday night, it's the Lady Raiders versus La Tech at 6 o'clock. We'll have both of those games Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. More State Farm Prep basketball. It's Blackman at Stewart's Creek on Friday. Coaches show on Saturday morning. It's boys coaches on the Prentice Allsup Heating and Air Coaches Corner, followed by the Lady Raiders at Sam Houston at 12:30. The men will follow versus Missouri State at 4:30. So that is our busy schedule of high school and Middle Tennessee basketball here from WGNS. Time to check on the news from Access Tennessee. Our time right now is 10:37.
Access Tennessee News, I'm Carlin Cochran. Tennessee House Republicans say they plan to cut the state's grocery tax again as lawmakers return for the legislative session. The tax currently stands at 4% after a reduction in 2017. House Majority Leader William Lamberth says taxing food is wrong and another cut is coming. Democrats pushed to eliminate the tax stalled last year. Republicans are now backing a grocery tax holiday for seniors in 2026. Several improvement projects in South Nashville are expected to bring more foot traffic to Sevier Avenue businesses. The reopening of the Gay Street Bridge has restored pedestrian and bike access, while a major streetscape project adds wider sidewalks, new signals, and a roundabout. A new rail-to-trail greenway and parking lot are also coming. Business owners say construction has been challenging, but they expect the upgrades to pay off once complete. More news in 30 seconds.
Ascension St. Thomas Heart is the leader in Middle Tennessee for heart care, providing the most advanced options, including heart surgery and transplants. Our nationally recognized cardiac team cares for more adult hearts than anyone in the state, from AFib to heart failure, using minimally invasive options when possible to help shorten recovery, making Ascension St. Thomas Heart your first choice for routine heart care and cardiac emergencies. Schedule a heart screening or find a cardiologist at ascension.org/St. Thomas Heart.
A sharp cool down moves in Wednesday night, bringing much colder air and a slight chance for snow. Most areas will only see flurries with little or no accumulation expected. The best chance for up to an inch of snow is on the Plateau and Upper Cumberland. Even without much snow, Thursday morning will be cold with lows in the low 20s and wind chills in the teens. Carlin Cochran, Access Tennessee News.
Fresh cut greens and oven warm bread. Jars of sweet jam will be red. Good food, good folks. Flavors that shine from winter's chill to spring sunshine. Every Friday feel the spark. Rutherford County Market at Lane Agri Park.
Local farmers with local meats, vegetables, and other produce at the Winter Spring Rutherford County Farmers Market every Friday through April.
You'll find it there from frost to boundless seas and sing. We're winter tough and welcoming spring. So bundle up and make your way every Friday at Lane Agri Park.
At the Lane Agri Park in Murfreesboro.
Whether it's a cough, a fever, or something you can't quite name, MMC Now makes care easy. Walk right in, get seen quickly, and your visit connects directly to your MMC doctor. Care you trust, with providers you know, with digital check-in and multiple locations around town. MMC Now is here when you need us.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic.
Rutherford Issues with Bryan Barrett on FM 101.9 and AM 1450 Murfreesboro, FM 100.5 Smyrna. Listen and watch at wgnsradio.com.
Rutherford Issues is powered by Middle Tennessee Electric. Goals written, gym bags packed, houses still glowing. MTE powers every fresh beginning in Middle Tennessee. More than power, good energy starts with Middle Tennessee Electric. On these, I guess it's this Monday, or it's not Monday, it's Tuesday.
No, it's Tuesday.
On this Tuesday, once a month, we talk with Jennifer Sanchez. It's been a wild show so far. If people only could see, our Big G TV lets you see a little behind the scenes, but not all of the nice words I called our computer a minute ago. It's always something. I'm sure that you'll get the call and there's some fire you have to extinguish every day.
There is. There's small fires.
Yeah.
They're nice little lighters. I can extinguish those quickly, and then there's some big ones I go, okay, this might take me a minute. Like right now, I think a weird fire is the bank that we bank with is no longer receiving pennies.
Oh yeah.
So because the whole pennies are now done, so the little bit of pennies that we have is kind of it, and at some point they will be gone. So it's like, okay, can you round up that 1 penny, please? So now it's like, now we're asking, we're a not-for-profit. A lot of people find that, I think, easy to say yes to round up that penny and stuff like that. So it's a weird fire. Like, this is a weird, I can't solve it. And I like solving things.
Yeah. I guess that only, if you're paying cash, that's when it's the big problem.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And so I've seen, in some stores that I've been to, or, driving through the fast food line or whatnot, there's a note that says we're going to round up if it's, so many cents. If it's 5 cents or 6 cents and up, we round up. If it's below that, we round down, something like that. So.
Yeah, I have a hard problem with that because, again, unless you're like a not-for-profit or like a small business owner, I feel like, okay, cool. I can do that penny, not a problem. But if you are a box store, you are a Walmart, you are a food chain, absolutely not. Like there needs to be a better solution. They already get enough of our money. We already are paying twice as much money when it comes to that, our grocery items, the food items. And now they want us to give them now even more. So now I'm like, oh, so you can make more of a profit and less in my pocket. Great. Great. So I have a weird, like I said, we're a non-for-profits. I feel like I've got
fingers. Yeah.
I've got God on my side on that one, but I think people are going to start angry and they might get angry at us too. So we'll take the loss. We'll just, I've already told my team, just give them the nickel. Give them whatever. We'll just have to take the loss.
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll get used to it, but it's going to take a little bit.
It needs better. It needs help.
Yeah.
There's got to be better because I don't want to round up to Walmart.
No, that's true.
Sorry. No. I don't know. Okay, sorry.
You haven't had that. You'll have to check back with us if you encounter that at some point, sometime.
Yeah.
What that
I'm sure that's gonna look like. Yeah. It's gonna be interesting. So right now, everybody's been really good about it. We've got, like I said, we have a few pennies left in our drawer. So it just happened.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to be creative in my note now to put on my register and be like, sorry, hey. I don't want to cause any political war in my store. So I've got to think of something creative.
Well, we're saving money on creating pennies, apparently.
Yes,
so
yeah.
That's the whole deal there.
Yeah.
So that's at the store, Steered Straight to Furniture and Thrift. And the store is a non-for-profit, which helps to fund Steered Straight, which Michael and Darla DeLeon, I guess, started many years ago, and Michael's kind of been the face of that. I'm Facebook friends with him, so I saw in the past couple of weeks that he let everyone know and asked everyone to be praying for him as this is his third bout with cancer, I think, something like that.
It's his second.
Okay.
It is his second. The first one was many years ago, and they were able to kind of do like a whole laser target, get it right away, so it wasn't so bad. He didn't have to do a whole lot of chemo. This time around, there is no laser targeting. He has to do chemo, and he's got to do aggressive chemo.
That is a scary way to start the new year, isn't it?
Very much so. He found out actually either the week of Christmas or the week right before Christmas. We all found out. So and then now this past few weeks has just been this doctor appointment, trying to figure out what would be the best solution, what to take care of, how to do it. And the last one he just went to, which was just a couple days ago, has come back and said that it needs to be aggressive chemo. There's no cutting it out or lasing point. I don't understand everything that comes with cancer. I'm sorry. But all I know is it's now he's got to do a chemo, and he is, like you said, the face of Steered Straight. And him and his wife have been doing this ministry this will be their 19th year. And, he's the one that goes out there and talks to the kids and is at the school. He does other speakers, and there are the speakers are stepping up. And when he's got to go to the doctor's appointment and do the chemo, someone else will take that shift at that school. He is trying his best. He actually was just in Alaska. So he was just there, I believe, yesterday or Friday. So he was just in Alaska. So he's still going. He's in a lot of pain, but he is still going. Absolutely. And then the days that he has to have his appointments, if there's already a school scheduled, then they've got one of the other speakers going out, but he is not stopping.
No, I got that determination from him in the video.
Yeah, he's not stopping. So it's, I don't think I would either. I think deep down, I mean, especially when you have that kind of drive and that work ethic, like, I just don't think I'll ever retire. Like, I don't see that within me. And I am not surprised at all that he's not taking this as a defeat. He's taking this as, I'm going to push on and God will take care of me. And he really is. And we just, so it is a constant prayer for especially him and his wife's, just also for Darla. She just needs comfort in this. Cause again, we're on the silent, we're helpless. Like, we can't do something about this. Yeah. And that's very hard for a personality who is, I will solve it, I'll take care of it. So it's very hard for us to sit back and be like, we can't, there's nothing for us to do but pray.
Yeah. Well, I get that you're that kind of person. Darla's that kind of person. Michael certainly is that kind of person. So there will be prayer needed for that as well. But, just for healing, and he has a very positive attitude. So
he does.
Our thoughts will be with him, and we'll continue to get updates on Michael. But Michael DeLeon, if you will add him to your prayer list for those listening out there, could certainly use those. And I can only, it's going to hurt him worse not to be able to go somewhere. I just know it.
Yes. Yeah, him not being out there, like, that was never, even when he got the diagnosis, he never thought about stopping. Like, he's like, I'll go to every school that I can go. And if the doctor says I've got to be here for this appointment, then I got to be here for that appointment. So he is, they're still booking schools. They're still getting out there. He's still going. And like I said, I would too. Well, I just keep going.
This is a message that a lot of folks in middle school, high school need to hear. And it's the unapologetic truth, I guess, to what drugs and alcohol can do.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And just, again, obviously in the news, just with the fentanyl that's come over the country and everything like that is just killing our kids, that so many things are now spiked and laced, and kids are dying, and they don't have to die. And they just, if they only just knew better. And so that's what he's trying. He's trying to tell every young adult out there, hey, this is what could happen. This could be you. And he says, I'm a product of that. I went through that. Different drugs, still same scenarios. And I went through that, and I came out of it. And here I am today standing before you. And so, and he's got other stories that are great and have made it. And he's got other stories that were, they died. So it is very truth. There is no sugarcoating it for the kiddos. Now, obviously different age levels will get different stories. So they are not super scared as littles. But he will talk to every age group, and he knows how to talk to them where they understand it.
Joining us today with Steered Straight 2 Furniture and Thrift, Jennifer Sanchez, and we're talking about Steered Straight, and obviously what goes on in the store, helps to fund those trips, those bookings, and that kind of thing. And they're on Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard, and apparently our town likes antiques and stuff like that, right?
They do. Oh, I'm so happy Christmas is gone. You have no idea how happy we are. We all are. We are so happy that our store is back to normal, and we've got our bougie boutique room, and we've got our antique room. And oh my goodness, as soon as we opened that antique room up, half of it was gone. You guys were waiting. You guys were like, you had your buggies. You were like, any moment now, she's going to open that curtain. And we did. And so yes, we need donations. If anyone's out there cleaning out grandma's attic, we would love those pieces. But we would love anything. So if donations, yes.
So what's the process for donations? If you drop them off, I guess you go behind the store, right?
We do, yeah. So when you come to the store, you just drive right behind. We're the only garage door that's back there, so you can't miss us. And donations are dropped off the same times that we're open. So yes, we are closed on Mondays. I need a day of rest, people. But we are open Tuesday through Saturday, and donations hours are from 9 to 6. And then even on Sundays too, which is 11 to 4. And then of course on Mondays we're closed. But yeah, you can drop off donations. Like I said, we pretty much take everything. There are a few things I can't take, like medical. I can't take large furniture pieces, but I can take most items. But if you have any questions, you can always call me at 615-896-5730, and we can always discuss that. And we can also do pickups. We do pickups on Wednesdays. So let's say you've got a half a garage full or you've got a room full of stuff, call me. We can pick it up on a Wednesday for you.
Okay. That's really good to know. Now, when you say medical, are we talking about like walkers and wheelchairs, things like that?
Yeah, blood pressure devices. I don't have a medical license. I would be devastated if I sold something like that and then it didn't read right, or it broke on them in the middle of something and then they fell. One, we would be sued, and then two, they would have gotten hurt. So I choose not to sell anything medical. I can't take that risk. So if a pair of crutches do come in, we typically just give that away for free in our give area for the homeless. Because I just don't want to take that risk with medical items.
Well, I bring that up just in case someone sees that out there somewhere, the reason behind it. And the good reason that maybe that shouldn't be a purchase, because you just don't know. And you're counting on that to, ensure your safety and health and things like that. So,
absolutely. And things are donated all the time, like masks, like breathing stuff. I mean, you've even got needles. People have given, for like to test your blood and stuff, and I'm like, nope. So
and then you have to figure out how to dispose of those,
and we do properly, absolutely, because I just can't have that around for anybody's temptation whatsoever. I mean, here we're supposed to be helping to fight drugs. So I need to be smart on disposing, obviously. But so there's just, I wish there was a good place that I could turn people to medical. I know there used to be, but once COVID happened, that kind of fell off the wagon too. So, but when it comes to new stuff medical, please go out and get that from your doctor and buy that from a real, not that I'm not a real store, but a medical. Medical. Medical.
Make sure that it makes sense.
Yes, but luckily it won't be on my shelf. So I can't take that chance.
Well, thanks for being here today.
Yes.
Steered Straight to Furniture and Thrift. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard is where you can find it. And we'll certainly be praying for Michael.
Yes, thank you.
All right. Thanks so much. Jennifer Sanchez joining us. And until next time, take care out there.
Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home has served Murfreesboro families with compassion and care since 1880. As a family-owned
Subscribe to Big G TV. Local content that matters to Rutherford County.